Hey, glad you could make it. To get the ball rolling, why don't you pick which game you want to play?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Who are you?
Yeah, I'm...
Yep, you got it.
Thank you for the action. What are you doing?
Now, why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game?
Excuse me?
That would be the international...
A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name in?
Okay, hang on.
You're up, player two. Type away.
All right, can I have a mic check, please?
Thanks.
Testing one,
No,
two,
no,
three.
45 seconds.
Player one, you buzz in on the letter Q. That's Q as in, ooh, I have a question. My hand's up. I have a question.
Cody, get him up.
And player two, you have the letter P as your buzzer. P as in Peter Pike the Tackle Pooker Peedles.
Hey, that camera's worth more than your kidney.
20 seconds.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10.
Good luck.
9. 8. Lose the death out, please. Go to black. 5. All right, we're going. 4. 3.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Hey everyone, welcome and thanks for coming to our eclectic episode. Nobody around here is really too sure what that word means, but by gum, we sure do like to say it. So buckle in and get ready to eclect. First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you go to the both of you, 1 screw each. So here's what you do with these screws. Oh, all right then, let's start the game. Player 2, how about a category?
Question number 1.
Well, what do we have here? That cat gives good tongue. $2,000 for a correct answer. Let's see how you handle this one. If Hello Kitty said hello in the language of her home country, what would you hear her say?
Meow meow ciao, meow meow hola, meow meow bonjour,
Or
meow meow konnichiwa.
take a shot, player 2. Hello Kitty was originally developed in Japan, so she would meow the Japanese word for hello, konnichiwa. Now, of course, that's going to be a little difficult because she doesn't have a mouth. What's it going to be, player 2? For your enjoyment, a man with nothing to lose is called a loser. $3,000 for this one. Heads up, here it comes. Imagine a big action movie called Extreme Unction. How would the preview most likely start? In a world of pissed-off priests, in a world of revenge-seeking doctors, in a world of bitter lawyers, or in a world of lying senators. All yours, player 1. Extreme Unction is the Catholic sacrament of last rites given by a priest. Take this in memory of me. Player 1, what's up?
Who will answer question 3?
Well, what do we have here? Georgia Brown wasn't really that sweet. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Ready? Catch this. Suppose the Harlem Globetrotters find themselves in England playing against a team of trotters. Who or what are their opponents? Bicycle messengers, pickled pig's feet, royal carriage horses, or sheep testicles? Player 2, grab it! If you ask for a trotter in England, you're going to end up with pickled pig's feet. And every time they play against the Harlem Globetrotters, you can totally tell they're not even trying. Player 2, what do you want?
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
For your enjoyment, grammatically correct hygiene. Get this one right, you get $1,000. Pencils ready. Let's do it. Which of these is an example of personification? Burly boys burrow boisterously for boogers. She scratched her chicken pox 1,000,000 times. The pus leapt from the pop zit. Or the pick scab was like a cornflake. Player 1! Personification is when you attribute human abilities like leaping to non-human things like, I don't know, zits. And grossification is when you ask questions about popping zits and boogers and scabs just to see if you can make people vomit or not. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Play Chain of Command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. Now remember, you got these screws, you may as well use them, alright? Just buzz in and hit the S key to force someone else to answer the question. I mean, come on, when is screwing ever going to be that simple again? Alright, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Player 1, why don't you give me a category? Uh-oh, fresh flat tits eyesore.
It's time for a Tinkerlick test drum.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. The Fighting Girls Sports Bra. The opening value of this gibberish question is 10,000 bucks. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. So now take a look at this gibberish phrase and see if you can tell me what it rhymes with. All breasts up and go face duo. And don't get fooled by any punctuation. First clue, it's when you put on your best clothes, just like me. It's when... Player 2, go for it. Type in your answer and then hit... Although I have to say, you always look so nice in that special little outfit you wear for playing computer games. I do appreciate it. Your call, Player 2.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
I believe this one is called Gore 2000. Has a good beat, and you can dance to him. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, you know that song about It's My Party, and I'll cry if I want to, right? Yeah, very touching. If Al Gore chooses the singer of It's My Party to sing his campaign theme song, who'll be singing? Dusty Gore, Tipper Gore, Leslie Gore, or Gore Vidal? Player 1, do it! Player 2, you gotta answer it. It's My Party was first made a hit by my close personal friend, Leslie Gore. Yeah, it may not sound like a good idea now, but at least it's better than 4 more years of don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Now, like the man says, Player 1, one good screw deserves another. Player 2, what looks good?
7, lucky 7.
We're calling this one, Did You Pack Angles and Cream Cheese? And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Think fast, it's question time. Suppose Karl Marx had a picnic. Because they'd support Marx's theories, which ants wouldn't walk all over his food? Winged males, workers, queens, or soldiers? Player 2, go! Gotta answer it, Player 1. I am terribly sorry, soldier. It was a tough fight, but someone had to step on you sooner or later. Player 2, ball's in your court. Player 2, grab it. Marx called for the rise of the proletariat, or working class. But only the red ants pay any attention to him. Category time, Player 2.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
The category is Episode 1, The Insect Menace. How does $4,000 grab you? And now, your question. If Luke Skywalker were to use his lightsaber for the same reason that a firefly uses its light, what signal would Luke be sending to Darth Vader? They're related. It's going to rain, there's food nearby, or he wants to have sex. What, nobody's gonna go for it? Hey, Player 2, look at all the cash you're sitting on there. Audience, what do you think? Take a shot, Player 2. Oh, yeah. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. It's all yours, Player 1. Score it. The flashing light of a male firefly is a signal to the females that they're ready to mate. With the dark side, Player 1, tell me what's next.
Aloha, question number 9.
We're calling this one Son of a... And this one's worth $4,000. Well, that Spike Lee movie, Summer of Sam, is getting a lot of attention these days. Not as much as Wild Wild West, of course, but if you were having the Son of Sam over for dinner, which of your pets would you want to lock in the bedroom for the evening? Sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? Player 1! The Son of Sam, or David Berkowitz as he's known to his fellow inmates, told police that his neighbor's dog told him to go out and kill people. Of course, that's also his excuse for drinking out of the toilet. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this. Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. All right, like it or not, you're getting a screw. Only one. That should be plenty. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Let's have a category, Player 1.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
This category is known as IHOP to IHOP, and this one's going to be worth $4,000. Okay, you want to know what I did for myself today? I went to IHOP, and I treated myself to a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast Special, baby. Suppose instead of a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity Breakfast Special, I'd had a Rudy Tootsie Fresh and Fruity Breakfast Special. What would have been nestled among the pancakes? A character from the Facts of Life, Dustin Hoffman wearing a dress, a citizen of Rwanda, or an ancient Egyptian king. It's all yours, Player 1. Player 2, you gotta answer it. The Tutsi are natives of the African country of Rwanda. Problem is, they totally disagree with my bowl of Hutu pebbles. Well, like the man says, Player 1, one good screw deserves another. Player 2, give me a category.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
Here we have Dear Diary. Ah! I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Say, hey, what have I got here? Looks like I got a diary entry from 1876. It's really amazing what you can find in a sound booth if you look really hard, huh? Let's see, it says, we're at Little Bighorn. They'll never know what hit them. It's all about the element of surprise. Sitting Bull will rue the day he ever met. Oh my freaking God! Okay, so who wrote the diary entry? Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses S. Grant, William T. Sherman, or George Custer? Player 2, go! See ya. Player 1, you can take it! Player 1, do it! That was General Custer who wound up getting himself and all his troops massacred at Little Bighorn. So, chalk one up for the home team. You know, the original home team. Pick a category, Player 1.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Coming at you. Get a clue. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, this one is a fill in the blank. So, when you know the answer to this little mystery, buzz in and start typing. If you know that the killer isn't Professor Plum, Mrs. Peacock, Colonel Mustard, Miss Scarlet, or Mrs. White, then who is it? Player 1, it's all you. Type in your answer and hit return. The only one of the 6 clue suspects remaining is Mr. Green, so he's our man. Clearly, he watched too many violent movies as a kid, or maybe he just saw that Clue movie. Player 1, your choice. Oh, Player 2, step aside. Player 1, it's time for you to play This or Dat. And this or that questions category is gender. I don't even know her. Okay, I think I'm going to read off 7 band names. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's the name of an all-girl band or a band that only has boys. Every time. Oh, you already know how to play. Fine, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Twisted Sister, girls or boys? Girls' School. Cinderella. Babes in Toyland. Vixen. Sisters of Mercy. One more. Supertramp. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Category time, Player 2. For your viewing pleasure, mocking the irrational fears of others equals fun. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Flex those fingers. Here it comes. Who would make the worst blind date for someone suffering from gymnophobia? A gymnast, a nudist, a PE teacher, or a coniferous tree? Player 2, grab it. Gotta answer it, Player 1. Yeah, gymnasts make rotten dates because of those high, squeaky voices. And the women are even worse. Player 2, ball's in your court. Take a shot, Player 2. Gymnophobia is the fear of nakedness. So, someone who suffers from it wouldn't want to date a nudist. But of course, the nudist probably wouldn't want to date somebody who breaks into a cold sweat at the thought of having to change their clothes. All right, that's the end of round 3. We're going to be right back with the Jack Attack.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com. Welcome to the Jack Attack. Well, someone's in a big hurry to get to the attack. I wonder if you could find the time to look at this clue. 3 men and a what? Hey, don't ask, don't tell. This is going to make your mothers really happy, and I know what makes your mothers happy. Let's look at the scores. Player 2's got it. Well, what do you know, Player 2? You came out with a sound victory. Now listen to this sound.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Net Show. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Good show, everyone. You've made me very proud. Cookie, could you ask the players what they want to do next?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right.
Every time. Yes.
Oh, well, if that's the way you want it.
You know that there's